part of the voice that's always in my head is that it's never okay to sit still. Like, there's always something more fun that's happening out in the world. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Drew with Sobriety Daily. I'm not wearing the hoodie today. It's in the wash. But I am still so damn thankful to be sober. Okay, so I've been thinking about restlessness. I recently read a book called Chatter. I'll put a link up to it. And I thought it was a really good book. What it really discussed was, how to deal with the voice inside your head and all the different ways to get out of negative thinking or a negative feedback loop. One of those things that I've found is that part of the voice that's always in my head is that it's never okay to sit still. Like, there's always something more fun that's happening out in the world, or I could always be progressing towards something else, or don't you want to be happier right now? Or, just like you're bored, you should pick up your phone. You're hungry, you should go out to eat, or you should, and then there's always this idea that everything I do, I have to always be in motion. It's like I can't just sit still for a while. And one of those things is that there's always this need to kind of justify your existence or justify your behavior, rationalize your behavior. And one of the things that we all could use more of is just learning to sit still and to rest and to let go and not be so concerned all the time with being super productive or, trying to be somewhere where we're not currently. So that would be like, just trying to be more anything, just learning to be present is one of those things that we all can do. So one of the things that I've been working on, there's two aspects to dealing with restlessness that I have found to be very helpful. The first is that if I'm having an unpleasant emotion or something that is just I feel like I'm in the grip of that emotion, I'll learn how to kind of detach and just kind of watch myself having that experience. And what that does is that kind of helps to give me a little bit of distance. So create just a little bit of distance between you and that negative emotion. And that'll actually really help a lot. And then the next thing that I think is good, and it's just a good exercise to do. And what that is learning how to be grateful for the past, the present, and the future. So if you close your eyes, you kind of find something in the past to be grateful for. It can be big or it can be small. And then you just verbally say thank you for whatever that experience is. And then in the present moment, you think about something that you're grateful for in the present and really kind of verbalize what that is. I'm so thankful for my new chair. I don't know. What do you feel about the chair? Comment below. Anyway, so the chair, I might be thankful for that. And then one thing that's really helpful to do is to be grateful for something in the future. So by doing that, you start visualizing and you start seeing that, you can become what you can hope. And so learning how to utilize hope as a becoming force in your life, it's really powerful. And so that a lot of times that kind of comes from being grateful for where you see the future going for you. And so by bringing all this gratitude into the present and by learning how to let your negative emotions create some distance between you and them, and then learning how to just accept that being still is actually perfectly fine. And in a lot of cases, of course, doing nothing is actually kind of the right call. I can't tell you how many times I have jumped in on a situation where I should have just done nothing. What I should have said was nothing. What I should have done was sit still and be quiet, and instead I didn't. So, I think that there's a lot to be said about restlessness, and I think there's always that's one of those big telltale signs, like the wind blowing before a storm, right? That you feel restless. The wind is blowing. It feels like a storm coming, and then of course, if you're still struggling with your addiction, then the storm comes. And if you're, even if you're sober, sometimes it's you just watch the storm fly by and you just kind of have to ride it out. So anyways, restlessness, it's a real thing. It's something to watch for. And when you see it appear in your life, be still, create some distance between you and your emotion by pretending to be a fly on the wall, and then bring some gratitude into your life. Okay, well, I hope this was helpful. I would like to know what you think about the charity, so leave a comment below. If you're not subscribed, please do, and if you like the video, leave a like in the description below. Alright guys, you take care. We'll talk to you.